Queensland adventurer Alyssa Azar is one tenacious teenager. The 18-year-old this week started training in preparation for her third bid to climb the world's highest peak, Mount Everest. The two previous attempts were abandoned in tragic circumstances, but she's more determined than ever. I caught up with Alyssa Azar at one of her training sessions. So Alyssa, here you are back in a gym resuming training. What do you have to do to get ready mentally and physically before you make your third attempt at Everest?
Yeah, so I'm about 5 months out now, so I've got a 20-week training program ahead of me here at Base Camp Fitness. It's a lot of endurance training. I do a lot of work here in the gym, strength training, a lot of rock climbing, like pack training, we'll drag tyres, do gas mask training to help with the altitude and getting my body used to that. And I guess having some previous experience on other mountains is really helpful as well, because you sort of know that feeling. But yeah, it's just knowing that you did everything you could when the time comes to be on the mountain.
You've had a run of bad luck. 2 previous attempts had to be abandoned. Is it third time lucky?
Yeah, I hope it's third time lucky, and that's the plan for this next expedition. And I really believe that. And every Everest season, you don't really know what's going to happen. It's pretty unpredictable, but yeah, definitely planning for this one to be the summit.
You were at base camp when the massive earthquake hit earlier this year. What was that moment like?
The day the earthquake hit, we were actually supposed to start climbing on Everest that day. But actually one of our sort of head Sherpas said that maybe we'll delay it a day because the weather didn't look great in the icefall. There'd been a lot of snow. So we ended up being in base camp when it happened.
Were you scared?
Sort of, but it happened so quickly that you sort of just react to it. I heard this noise outside my tent, and so I unzipped the back of my tent. And that's when I saw the avalanches coming through base camp. So it's like within 3 seconds, you have to try and react to that.
How did you react? What did you do?
The first thing that you want to do is create an air pocket, which is something that we've learned on previous courses, and to try and give yourself time to get out and also be able to breathe. So it's pretty much what I did immediately, is just jump to the front of my tent and covered up my face.
So you had an earthquake. There was the avalanche in 2014 that killed 16 Sherpas. How is it that you're not afraid to return?
The day I decided this is what I wanted to do, it's 100% commitment, and I always knew that. And also secondly, it wasn't always preparing for, just some great summit and everything going perfectly. It was preparing for worst case scenarios as well. And I understand that, unpredictable things happen, and the fact is I love what I do, and to be honest, I'm not scared to go back. It's what I love to do.
What is it about Everest that is so alluring to you?
Well, I've wanted to climb Everest since I was like 7 years old, I think, or 8 years old. And I think it sort of represents almost the ultimate challenge in a way. It's the highest, it's the pinnacle of being able to push yourself.
So I'm sure you don't want to contemplate this, but if the third attempt doesn't succeed, is that the end of the dream?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm hoping that this next attempt, weather's all good and we get the opportunity to go for the summit and to be on the mountain, but I don't think I could ever give up on it. So I think I'd probably just go again if I had to, but hopefully it's this one.
Best of luck.
Thank you.